Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of Moments Needed. Today we will be doing relationship talk. I already promised you on the channel. So I'll be bringing you things that happen in the event industry, event documentaries. I said I was going to be talking about relationship days, random talks, and therapy session, the Air Your Mind session. So today we are going to be doing relationship relationship. Okay. So during the week I put on a WhatsApp status, I was asking people randomly. So would you keep being friends with your single friends even after marriage? Take for example, I get married and I still have a couple of single friends. Now, should I keep being friends with them or not? This topic sparked a lot of controversy in my DM. Yes, but how did I come about that? A friend just popped up in my DM one day and was like, babes, what are you going to do when you get married? Just to be friends with your single friends or not? So why not? I was confused about the question because where did that stem out from? It shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. I don't know if you get me. Okay, let me read people's reaction to this question. The first person said, Mrs. O, she's married. Underline that, she's married. So she said, the only reason I don't talk to my friend is because everyone is now busy with life. The time to talk on phone, we spend hours chatting up on new and old cheese. The conversation is almost close to endless because we don't know when we'll talk again. The major reason I haven't seen some of them is distance. Left to me, I'll brand their houses and pull their hair and go back home. Well, the guys choose not to talk to me again after I got married. I understand they did this out of respect. Some female friends also pulled back, but it is what it is. For me, there's a lot of things that keeps friendship going, including gist. But it is now in my place to keep my mouth closed as regards what happens in my home. So I don't get what I didn't bargain for. Girls can gist, but sensitive issues should be kept in the heart. But not the issues of she advised me wrongly and ruined my marriage. Plus, one should also be wise in taking decisions. You can't be available for all hangouts and stuff because a bigger responsibility has set in and your friends should understand, in quote, if they have sex. Okay, that doesn't mean you're neglecting them. You're not just available at the moment and it's just fine. Okay, I stand with Mrs. O. Let me use that language. I stand with Mrs. O because for me, when my friend asked me, the first thing I said, okay, I'm not going to tell you my opinion here. I'm going to be reading comments first. Yes, Mrs. O has said this. Now, okay, I have this person that is always cool. Let me not go into that. So, a friend of mine, Miss J, she said, so if person married now, your single friend is the only person again. If that's not right, I don't know what it is. So, who agrees to that? Let's see, let me keep reading before I now round everything up. Somebody said, apparently, if your single friends are not your friends anymore because you've gotten married, then when you have money, you also change your friends. So that is another reaction. And then someone said, well, I don't feel you should change anything. Your friends will remain your friends. Everything won't be about you and your husband. You should have your life outside that too. I understand that you'll be occupied with house responsibilities, kids and all, but on more friend space will still deal. But you won't just have time to sum up always. But then once in a while, you can always show up for them. Someone said, okay, another person said, I hate it when I see ladies get married and turn against their friends. How about now? Well, it also depends on the husband. But yeah, when you marry someone that doesn't allow you to associate with people. Okay, have you heard of men that don't allow their friends to keep, their wives to keep friends actually? They're actually men like that. Or more. Okay, see, this topic, it shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. Why do I feel so? I feel like when you get married, it's just a marriage. Your relationship status has been upgraded, yes, but it doesn't mean you have to sideline all your friends. Does that mean they don't have sex? Just like Mrs. O rightly said, you don't have to discuss everything with your friends. You don't have to keep everything that's going on in your marriage. My husband bought me pencils, so they have 10 my friends. My husband bought me pants, so they have 10 my friends. It doesn't always have to be like that. Sometimes it looks like you're trying to oppress them, even when in the real sense of it, you're not. But sometimes, this is why I feel like that sometimes. When I see my friends that are not even married now, when you're in a relationship and then you'll come every day, oh, madam, rest. You know that kind of thing. But it doesn't mean I am jealous of them, and it doesn't mean I do not wish them well in their wedding or their relationship or anything. The point is, you don't have to always say everything about your marriage. Oh, sharing his experience, so let me share with you. She says, my best friend from school, over 5 years of friendship, stopped talking to me after I got married. I asked her one day why she did, and she said she thought I needed space. I said space for what? Because I don't get. We resolved it, and since then we've been cool. Like, there are things that she can't share with any other person, and she shares the trust in me. Will I now leave her to herself because I am married? It will be so selfish of me. Someone that I always had by my side, cheering me up times when I was down. I'll be ungrateful to leave her. Worse, when I want to talk to my husband, when I want to talk to her, my husband is around, I'll send a text and request we talk when I am alone. So when Mrs. A shared this, I remembered a friend of mine when she got married. She's not even my friend directly, friend of friend. Yeah, I was telling my cousin for a period of time. So I met my cousin's best friend and we became friends. So when she got married, in fact I was one of our wedding planners. when she got married at first, I was somehow, I felt like I don't know this kind of, I don't know if she's going to want to still be friends. But I discovered that she calls constantly. The other time she'll be like, come and spend the night with me. Come and spend it. She always wants us to spend. I know she'll be seeing this video. She always wants us to come around and spend the night with us, with her rather. Even when our daughter celebrated her first year birthday, I was there. I was a planner too, event plan. So it is that easy. It is that smooth. You don't. And funny enough, because we are friends, when our husband is around, all of us will sit down together, we talk, we eat, we gist. I remember the last time I was there, I was just with her husband. Fine, we all know our space, we all know the limits, but it doesn't mean being friends with your single friends will cause a catastrophe in your home. No, it doesn't. After everything that we get to ask, and I never scattered. So I don't see a reason why people take these things too personal. Humans, we need to be able to tolerate ourselves. The most interesting comment I got, well, all comments were very interesting, but this particular person has to dissect, like, you know what I mean by dissecting this thing? This man, he's a guy, he's the only guy that made comments on something. Most of the guys were like, they don't see a reason to even comment because they do not see it as a topic of conversation. But this particular guy started with defining friendship. Okay, stay with me. He says friendship is a stronger form of interpersonal bond, much more than an acquaintance or association. True friends can stand up for you in every situation. So apparently, if he's talking about true friends, then they are false friends, like fake friends. Okay. So he goes further to say that while you were single, what type of friends did you keep? Yes. What type of associations did you keep? That is one reason why you should say, I'm getting married. I don't want to associate with friends. Probably kind of friends that you kept while you were single. It was nothing to write home about, or they were not your true friends. That is the only reason why you say, okay, I want to separate myself from this kind of friends. Probably friends that used to party together, go clubbing and all of that. Definitely you will not have time for that kind of lifestyle again. So, we goes further to say that, aside your friends being the club type, but they're the kind of people that you could easily introduce to your significant other and close your eyes. For example, I have a roommate. My boyfriend comes around, I introduce my boyfriend to my roommate. Can I be relaxed, leaving my boyfriend with my friends and say, okay, I just want to go get something down the street? Are your friends those kind of friends that you cannot introduce your bobo to them and close eye? Or they are the kinds that once you introduce your boyfriend, you tie in like, let's go everywhere together. You know that kind of lifestyle. So it depends on those kind of friends. So if they are your true friends, if you have friends that, well, I can introduce them to my boyfriend without batting an eye, they're okay, they're not the club type, always outside. I'm not saying people should not go out, but always outside, always, every time. If they are not the kind of friends like that, then I see no reason why you shouldn't keep them as your friends. I see absolutely no reason on that heavens, because there are people that, they are friends that will stand by you. Your husband will not always be your husband. Permit me to use that language. I remember my mom saying one day when she was talking about this relationship, she said, see, there are times that when you get married, you look at the man you married and you'll be like, is this the man I actually married? Is this what I signed up for? You know that kind of feeling. So your husband will not 100% be your husband like that. There are times that you get to your breaking point, but the good part is you not breaking out. You get the good part is always being able to bounce back from whatever is happening or whatever has happened. So that aside, your friends will always be there for you. They will always be there for you in marriage, in everything. So if they are your true friends, there is no reason why you should sideline them. Mr. A went further to say that it is better to have singles as a friend, as a therapist, and as a life coach, because they see life differently. He was saying that some therapists, especially when they are married, they tend to bring their marriage situations into the counseling session. Like they advise you based on their marriage, which in most cases is not necessarily true. What you're going through in your own marriage will be quite different from what I am going through in my own marriage or in my own life. So you cannot compare both things. You get? So things like these are things that you should consider while saying you want to sideline that your single friend. Mr. A made a statement and it made me laugh. He said, being single does not equate being dumb. And that's the truth. For the fact that your friends are single does not make them dumb, does not make them senseless. If they were senseless, would you be friends with them in the first place? Hell no. So you still need to keep your single friends, either or not they are distant. Mrs. A said something. She said the only reason why she's not even seeing her friends on a daily basis is because they are in different states. They are far away from each other. Even I should go to their house and pull them by their hair. That is how friends should be. Though we have some marriage culture, we have the husband's perspective, we have the wife's perspective and all of that. Then regarding your spouse's friend, yes, you don't necessarily have to be friends with them. You don't have to be friends with your husband's friends. You don't have to be friends with your wife's friend. But you definitely have to be friendly. It doesn't mean that when they come around, you ask his face, you say you don't want to be friends with them. No, that one is different. You can be friendly without being friends. Hi, how are you? Be welcoming, be accommodating. But then you don't have to be friends with them. Have their number, check up on them. You don't need all of that. On this note, I want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed on this YouTube channel so far. I love you so much. And please, if you haven't, please click on the subscribe button. And please also click on that bell so that you get a notification whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for joining me on this channel. So I come your way next time to enjoy yourself.